There comes a time when you've realized you've already learned enough. Not because you know everything, but because it's finally time for you to express what's already inside you. You've consumed enough. God wants you to start creating. So let's talk about it. There's a difference between learning and hiding, all right? Learning, it empowers, it does. What does Napoleon Hill say in his book, Think and Grow Rich? Knowledge is power. I think that's where that line's from. But that's BS because he missed one important word. The application of knowledge is power. The application, because what's the point of having learned everything if you don't apply it, if you don't express it, if you just keep it all to yourself and you just want to win some pop quiz or sound smart around your friends or whatever? There's no point in that. And here's the other thing that's very, very important. Endless consumption becomes avoidance, disguised as growth. Does that make sense? So in other words, if you keep consuming for the sake of, oh, I need to keep learning and keep learning and keep learning, and you don't allow yourself to start expressing, then there's absolutely no point in it because you're just hiding. You're just avoiding what you're afraid to express. You're avoiding the scrutiny of other people. You're avoiding the judgments of others because you don't feel like you're ready. You don't feel like you're good enough yet to express what you want to express. So you'll just keep learning and you'll keep reading books and you'll keep taking classes and you'll keep taking courses until when? When does that stop, guys? Because if it doesn't stop, you're gonna have gone your whole entire life saying what if, or why didn't I, or what took me so long. Don't let that be the case. Don't let it get to that point. Be yourself now, express yourself now. Don't keep learning. You're gonna keep learning regardless. And you can keep learning while you're expressing the creative expression that you've been waiting to express. But stop waiting. Get off the damn horse and start running yourself. Creation is how energy completes its circuit, so it has to be expressed outwardly, otherwise it's gonna just become pressure. If you're not expressing it outwardly, do you ever feel like you're always super compressed and depressed and stressed and all of those emotions when you're not taking that action because they're like, I really want to take that action, I really want to be the person I want to be, I really want to express myself in that way, but you know, I need to learn more, I need to figure myself out more, I need to meditate more, I need to take more classes and courses and yada yada yada, and then you just feel more compressed and because you're not expressing what's inside of you, what's already inside of you to be expressed, because you already know enough, you already are enough. Just the fact that you are you is enough. You're your own unique expression. No one else in the world is like you. And I want you guys to know when I'm making these videos, I'm talking to one person. I'm talking to the one person that is watching this video, and that's you right now. Because you are fucking important, you are fucking worth it. And I want to just grab you through the screen and just say, it's okay to be you. It's okay to not be fully ready before you start doing the thing you want to do, but before you start being the person that you want to be. It is okay. You do not have to wait. Don't wait anymore. Don't lay in bed scrolling and looking for more content and looking for inspiration and motivation that finally inspires you to action. You need to be your own best friend. You need to be your own best mentor so that you can inspire yourself to action. And you don't have to rely on anyone else, anything else on the outside, nothing except you, yourself, and you. And that's all that it takes. You know, as goofy and silly as I like to be and express this through, because I don't want to be so serious. I'm not your guru. I don't want to be like this, like some monk that's like saying he knows everything. As much as I'm like that, everything that I'm saying, I truly, truly mean, whether I'm saying it in a funny way or whatever. However it comes across, however funny it might be, however weird, whatever you might think of it, I really, truly mean it. And I mean it because you are worth it, man. You are worth it, woman. You are worth it, whoever's watching this. Stop waiting. Let yourself be yourself and do it. Do it right now. Let this be just do it. You don't need more information. You just need permission. You need to give yourself permission to express what's already inside you, because when you're not expressing what's already inside you, that's why you feel so goddamn restless. That's why you feel so restless, is because you know that there's something that you want to express, but you don't feel like you're ready and you're too afraid to do it. Stop being afraid. It's not that big of a deal. Life isn't that serious. You're not that serious. None of this is that serious. This is a playground of expression. We don't need to bottle ourselves up anymore. We don't need to worry about other people's opinions of us anymore. We just need to express ourselves. This whole channel is really becoming about expressing our authentic selves. And I'm going to say it to you in every way under the sun until it really sinks in within you and also within me, because the world needs us to start expressing ourselves. The world is waiting for your voice, for my voice, but for your voice, your freaking unique voice. Listen to that. You don't need to wait. You don't need to wait. Start doing it now. The world is waiting for you right now. I don't mean to waggle my finger so much, but it's true, baby, it's true. You just need to start. And don't wait around for the clarity either, because the true clarity comes from motion, from doing, from taking action. So don't sit around thinking about it so much. You can plan it out a little bit. You can do whatever you need to do, but don't sit there just contemplating, okay, now I'll go, oh, now I'll go, oh, now I'll go. Just go. Just start. Just be yourself. And I want to bring God into this. And that's because it's the most important part. Because if you don't feel a connection to something beyond your physical being, what you're physically experiencing as a human, it's going to be an uphill battle. And it's going to be hard. And I want you to know that you are God's gift to the world. And you are God in expression. You're God's story. Literally. You're God's story. Without you experiencing what you're experiencing, it's pretty much as if creation doesn't exist. Because if you weren't here to experience something new that you're not experiencing on the other side of the veil, if you want to call it that, because you're already all-knowing there. You're already fully everything there. That's why you come and have a human experience, because you want to experience what limitation feels like, what it's like, and overcoming the limitations. We are masters of limitations, us humans, and that's our biggest lesson and our biggest story to tell. But without God, there is no expression. And I need you to know that you are that expression of God. God isn't some outside entity sitting on a throne judging us whether we're doing something right or wrong, good or bad, enough or not enough. We are that God. The God that, and I was religious growing up, and I'm going to get into this in future videos for sure, because the transition from religion to spirituality, just to put it plainly, that's not like a full, I don't really like making it that simple, because it's not. Anybody could say they're spiritual, and that could mean a multitude of things. But just to keep it kind of general and simple right now, that transition is very, very challenging and very, very difficult. And if you're going through that, let me know in the comments if you're going through that, because I'm talking to you. Because we need to start worshiping ourselves the way that we worshiped God when we were in church, when we were in religion. And that's challenging, because we're humans, we're flawed, we make mistakes. We're not perfect as humans, but we're perfectly imperfect, because God is perfect and we are God. And so God doesn't want you to wait around. God doesn't want you to continue consuming and consuming and consuming. And I'm not saying that all consumption is bad, but everything in moderation, right? We need to move from consumer to contributor. From consumer to contributor. Stop consuming. God really does want us to start create, because God is creation itself. God is the creator. We are creators. We're creators of our own realities, and we can make it whatever we want. And I want you to know that, so that you don't keep sitting back waiting for the perfect scenario, the perfect situation. It's never going to come. It's never going to feel perfect. It's never going to feel like the exact right time. You just need to start taking those actions with faith, and with faith that God has your back, because God truly does have your back, and God loves you unconditionally. There's nothing you could do right, wrong. You're always doing something right because you can't get it wrong. There's no punishment. There's no withholding of blessings if you act out in a certain way. No. We got to let those old energies, those old beliefs go, because they keep us small and they keep us from taking action, because we get to be too afraid to take the action because we think we're going to do something wrong, or something wrong will happen if we take the action, or that we won't be good enough, or that we'll let God down, or we'll let ourselves down, or our family. There's a multitude of excuses, but we got to let them all go. So, guys, I love you very much. We just need to kick back and relax a little bit, because just let go and know that you're God. You're literally God. You can't get it wrong. You can't do anything wrong. Stop putting so much pressure on your shoulders. Stop thinking you have to get it all right. Stop thinking you have to know everything and be some PhD in order to start expressing your passion, expressing yourself. No. Don't wait around. Let it be a little bit messy. Let it be fun. Let the messiness be fun. Life is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be good to you, my friend. It's supposed to be good to you. So you got to be good to yourself so that life can reflect that goodness to you. Because if you're not good to yourself, then life can't reflect the goodness back to you. Because if you are the creator, if you are God, if you are the universe, if you are all that is, if you're experiencing and believing things that cause you to treat yourself badly, then the universe has no other option to reflect that back to you. Because it's just physics. What you put out is what you get back. It's not punishment when that happens. It's not God saying that you're doing something bad or doing something wrong. It's just the response of the universe to your inner vibration, to your inner thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. All right, that's enough of that for today. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, subscribe to this channel if you like this video. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you like about these videos, what you're going through, what your challenges, your ups and downs are. And let's just all take a deep breath together, kick back a little bit, and just relax on yourself and just start taking the baby little steps so that you could do the things that you want to do, be the person that you came here to be, because you deserve it and you're worthy of it. And if you felt like you're consuming too much lately and that God is calling you to create, well, this video, it was for you. Hey. These are the times. These are the times. I love you so much. Peace out, guys.